Hey, and welcome back. In today's video, we're talking about the holidays, which are magical and amazing, but also, let's admit it, really insanely stressful, right? We are already circus clowns, juggling families and our house and our career and taking kids to their activities and trying to get the laundry and the dishes done. And now we also have to add on to that decorating and shopping, finding thoughtful gifts, Christmas parties, wearing matching PJs and taking pictures in front of the tree and sending out Christmas cards. I don't know what you do, but it's more than we normally do. And it can be exhausting, but it doesn't have to be. First of all, we can say no to things, but we can also take shortcuts. We can find ways to make the holidays less stressful. And I'm gonna share what I do in this video right now. The first thing I do that I really recommend everyone does is have a holiday planning binder. Now, before you're like rolling your eyes that this is maybe organization overkill, this isn't really. This is taking all of the thoughts that are in your brain that are keeping you up at night and putting it down on paper. It doesn't even have to be a binder. It can be a notebook. It can be a scrap piece of paper. But when you're thinking about all the people you have to buy for and all the places you have to go and what are you going to serve for Christmas dinner and you should probably do this and be here and don't forget to get the bus driver a gift this year, those thoughts are making you physically exhausted. You don't even have to move a muscle and you feel like you've ran a marathon because your brain is in overdrive this time of year. So take all of those thoughts and put them down on paper. I'm gonna share a printable with you where you can take one of the best things that I've done in my binder, and that is have a gift giving guide. A gift giving guide means you get to put all the people down that you have to shop for, gift ideas, not necessarily things you're going to buy them, but ideas and a rough budget. As soon as you plan this out and get it out of your head, you're instantly going to feel better, but you can also toss this in your purse, bring it with you, and always have an idea and know that you're not going to forget about anybody or have to feel the pressure to come up with the perfect gift while you're at the store. The other things I keep in my binder are things like the calendar, where I mark down all of the Christmas parties that we're going to, and meal planning, and my cleaning checklist, because I know that there are things I'm probably going to forget about. Just all the things that are filling up my brain and making me not sleep at night are in a binder. But the best part is you can use this year after year. So you have the same binder, you know what you bought people last year or the year before, and you can build on top of that. You'll already have your shopping list, you'll already have your menu planning, and you can just copy and recycle it year after year to save you time, energy, and stress. Now let's talk about organization. I feel like this is the perfect time of year to start thinking about how we're gonna put away our Christmas decorations. Putting them up is amazing. Taking them down, not so much. But I'm gonna show you how I save time, space, and energy, not only putting them up and taking them down with a little organization. I feel like this is a tip everyone must do, and that's make a gift wrapping station wherever it is in your house, but I love having one that's under the bed. So I have this nice shallow bin that just slides under the bed while I'm not using it, but I love that it's portable, so I can take it with me anywhere that I'm wrapping gifts, and every single thing I need is inside. I have wrapping paper, and under there I store boxes and big gift bags. I have a little container filled with different tags and bows and ribbon. I keep tape and scissors and pens and little gift bags. Literally everything I need to wrap a beautiful gift is all in one place. So I'm saving so much time. If you haven't made a gift wrapping center in your house, this is a must do. One of the best things I ever did when it comes to holiday storage was getting rid of all the boxes my ornaments came in and going for one of these sorted tray systems. This definitely saves so much space without having the boxes, but it also means less broken ornaments. They're protected, so fast to put up and take down your tree. And I don't know, this just makes my organizing heart happy. They have lots of different tray sizes too. So underneath, you can have bigger ones for bigger ornaments. You can have spots to put all your picks and all your ribbon, and they stack on top of each other. Which leads me to my next tip, which is weather-tight storage containers, which means you don't have to worry if you're short on space about storing your things in the basement, even the shed. They're waterproof, they're protected, stick them in your basement, don't worry about water, and keep everything really organized at the same time. Here's a quick tip that I just started doing this year. Life-changing. This is how I normally store my lights. It's a big pile and Joe curses me every year. It's a hot mess sandwich, but check this out. This is actually a weather-tight file box, but you can get these light inserts that just sit in top. And I love that you can clip one end of the light, so either the plug or the other end, and then wrap around, and then they just slide in this weather tape box and stack with the rest of your Christmas ornaments. I have 2 Christmas trees, and every year I spent years trying to shove them into a box, and then I was using garbage bags, and then when you take them out, they're like, the branches are all, and then you spend an hour fluffing your tree. Nightmare. It's a nightmare. I have now discovered a tree bag. This tree bag actually rolls up as a tree skirt. It takes 2 people, one little swoop, your entire tree is put together. Does it take up a little bit extra space? Yes. Does it mean that you don't have to fluff your tree next year? Yes. Does it mean that you don't have to struggle to shove it in a box or anything? Yes. Is that worth it? Absolutely. I feel like I'm getting these for all of the trees in my house because it's just one less thing to have to worry about. Does anyone else have a 3-foot wreath? Is it just me? A 3-foot wreath. And every year I'm like, where am I putting this beast? Now I have a place to put it. I am very excited about this because usually I just shove my wreaths wherever they fit, but now they're protected. I have a big bag because I have a 3-foot wreath, and then all of my smaller ones can fit and tuck inside, and I even have room left for garland or other wreaths too. How do you store your wreaths? I'm curious. Let me know in the comments below. A big thank you to the Container Store for sponsoring today's video, and I'm going to put a link in the description if you want to learn more about all the different organizers I used in this video. The last thing I want to do is just give you permission to say no to things this year, to take some pressure off, lower your expectations, allow yourself to drop some of the balls. We are probably not putting lights outside of our house this year. Joe is so stressed about getting it done, but why? One year, it's okay to say no. It's okay to just say, I'm not sending out Christmas cards this year. Or you know what? I'm not gonna make it to that Christmas party because I would rather stay home with my immediate family. It's okay to put yourself first. It's okay to stand up for yourself and put on boundaries around you and your life, especially during the holidays, because the best thing that you can give yourself as a Christmas gift is a stress-free Christmas, right? So together, let's just give ourselves permission to say no and be okay with it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for those of you who have stayed to the end. If you have little ones, little kids watching, I would recommend stop watching right now. Like seriously, stop watching. No children allowed past this point. Okay, so last year, Milo was 8, and he let us know that the magic of Christmas for him, the cat was out of the bag. He was in on the big secret, just in case there's still children watching. You know what I'm saying? We're winking, mom and dads. We know what we're talking about. And I was so sad because the girls, they were much older, like 11 and 10, and it was still super magical, especially with Elf on a Shelf. I feel like the Elf on a Shelf is like, it's a love-hate thing. You hate having to do it, but you love the fact that every morning is like Christmas morning, and it's exciting, and it's magical, and it lasts all month long, and that was gonna be over for me this year, and I cried, if I'm being completely honest. And Abby, actually, this year was so sad that this was going to be the first year that maybe we would still have Molly and Charlie visit us, but it wouldn't be the same. And that's when Milo said, "Can I be in charge?" He literally came to me and said, "It's December 1st, tomorrow, can I be in charge of Molly and Charlie? I want to surprise you and Dad." And I was like, okay, this is cool. So now, oh my gosh, okay, so the first day we woke up, and I felt like the same joy that my kids felt when they were little, and I raced around the house looking for Charlie and Molly. And then Milo was like, "Okay, it's bedtime, Mom and Dad, you gotta go to bed, go to bed." So we went to bed. And then this morning I woke up running around looking for Charlie and Molly, and Milo was excited, just like I was, to be in charge of this really cool thing. And I'm just as excited, even more excited, because it's bringing back the magic for me. I'm feeling like a little kid racing around in the morning to try to find the elves. And I just feel like I wanted to share this with you because sometimes we feel like something's coming to an end, whether it's giving gifts to people and instead you're just spending time together, or the end of little kids and the start of grown ones. But if we just embrace it, it can be even better. Am I gonna cry over an elf? Oh my God. No, stop it. my point is, let's be brave and change it up this year. You know what I mean? Let's try something different. Let's let go of expectations, because man, it can be even better than we ever thought. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.